Big or small, finding ways to give back to society is important. Nevertheless, it can often feel like making a real difference is nearly impossible. But with just a little effort, we can make a huge difference in the lives of others. Over the year, a barber named Nasir Sobhani has learned this better than most. When you read about Nasir's story and what he does to help those less fortunate than him, you just might be inspired to give back as well. Even if it's just a small gesture, giving back to society is important. It's not always easy to find the time, but it's always worthwhile when you do. One man, a 26-year-old barber named Nasir Sobhani, wanted to pay it forward in a meaningful way, and the way he chose to do so is truly inspiring. For several years, Nasir lived in Melbourne, Australia, where he worked as a barber's apprentice. During a lunch break one day, he started chatting with a recovering drug addict who told Nasir that he wanted to celebrate his first month of sobriety with a new haircut. This simple comment sparked something extraordinary in Nasir. Having spent several years in his 20s as an addict himself, Nasir realized there was a way he could help out others who were struggling. Soon after the conversation with the man, Nasir began a project called Clean Cut, Clean Start. What began as a simple idea in Melbourne soon became something so much bigger. Helping others started as a hobby, but soon enough he couldn't seem to get enough of it. Now Nasir travels the world and gives free haircuts to the homeless. He journeys with just a skateboard and barber kit, and he looks to help anyone he can. What he's accomplished is truly amazing. In an interview with the Herald Sun, Nasir said, "I realized that if I could help encourage this change for someone, and all I'm doing is just what I love doing, then maybe I should keep doing it." Nasir has been to dozens of cities around the globe, and his philosophy is simple. Haircuts give you confidence and make you feel good about yourself. So why not offer them to people who are going through particularly rough circumstances? In a documentary about Nasir's Clean Cut, Clean Start initiative, he said, "I remember the days of when I used to just hate myself and not even look in the mirror without crying, because I would just be so disgusted at who I was." Many of Nasir's clients feel ashamed of who they've become too. Their scraggly beards and long matted hair seem to reflect the internal and external struggles in their lives. Thankfully, a simple haircut can be all it takes for them to see the valuable person underneath, and it does wonders for their self-esteem. Basic human action is what so many of Nasir's clients are lacking as well. They spend all day on the streets being ignored by virtually everyone around them. Most of them have completely given up on life, and the ones who haven't are often headed in that direction. Seeing the smiles on the faces of men, women, and children who sit down for a trim make every ounce of effort worth it. Nasir's clients have lived through a lot of hardship, and even just a brief glimpse of happiness proves to him there's still hope inside of them. Nasir is truly an inspiration to us all. Everyone knows someone who's struggling with life. We must keep in mind they're human beings too, and they're worthy of the exact same love and respect as anyone else. Nasir Sobhani is going out of his way to make sure they don't feel forgotten. What an amazing human being. The fact that Nasir used to struggle with drugs and addiction himself really helps him to relate to his clients. We need more people like Nasir in the world. If everyone just gave a little bit back every day, we would see amazing changes in no time.